You can use light key frequencies to heal and prosper. Benefits include improved sense of well-being, clarity, peace, and abundance. Join today to embrace your divinity.
Hello and a very warm welcome to all our viewers. I am Winnie. I'm a doctor and an avid light key practitioner and enthusiast. Today we have with us a light key facilitator who happens to be an IT professional and an engineer. We have with us today Sunali. Sunali is special to me because she's the one who introduced me to light keys, and light keys have literally turned my life around. Today I am living the life I love, which seemed to be a dream just a few months earlier, not even years, mind you, just a few months earlier. And Sunali facilitates many core light key classes and advanced classes, and her favorite is the expert healer. So she is the very first facilitator of the Prosperity Activation Program and one of the very few facilitators of the Expert Healer, which happens to be our favorite as well. So Sonali, for those who are new here, what are light keys? How did you stumble upon light keys and what attracted you to light keys?
First of all, Winnie, thank you so much for such a loving and grand introduction. And you said it all about me. So I will tell something which, which I would really love to share. I have been, and isn't it amazing that, first of all, a doctor is talking to an engineer about light keys. So isn't that interesting? So what happened is I have been interested always, in alternate healing or energy work. So I have been pursuing that interest along with my professional career, and I had been learning many techniques. So what happened is when I came to know about light keys, that there is a class happening in Mumbai in December 19, and I just knew, I'll tell you, I just knew three things: that it is light keys, something that is called light keys. So it's a brand new modality, and Nila is the founder and who runs IT company as well along with this. So my simple logic was, if if she's an engineer, she runs IT company, and if this makes sense to her, it might make sense to me as well. That was a simple logic. I landed into that class. And then what happened after that was, like, I was glued to the whole quorum, and a lot of new information she started downloading. And along with that, in the whole year of 2020, as the new information was revealing and she was channeling and downloading, I kept on learning and receiving from that. And it is never I mean, till now also, you will find me in each class, every class, at least 95% of the classes. I'm
Yes.
always there, because the content is still, there is so much every time, and it's a newness, the freshness, something which was, like, never available earlier, at least, in my universe. So that's what, it keeps learning and going, along with light keys.
And so, how was your experience, as in how have you benefited personally from light keys?
Yeah, I mean, to tell you in one short line, light keys showed me to me, that continuous urge of working on self, that kind of diminished, and it converted into, that finally self love. Like, what am I? Like, what am I here for? And I was, whatever I was seeking, searching, that kind of, it kind of like had a full stop, and I started creating, I started living life, I should say. And it's that secret affair that with self, I'm enjoying having all the time, because that self love and kindness I never experienced in my entire life earlier. So what more to say? That, I think that says it all, because as you change, yes, your experiences around, the way people treat you, react, everything changes. And that's what I had been experiencing from the whole last year. And you will not believe, actually, I look different. I mean, I look at me different. Also, I actually look different. So when I see now
Wow.
photo 1 year back, I don't recognize, nobody else recognizes me. It is that transformation of energetically and
So
the person that I be.
awesome. So it's in short, we can just say that Likey lets you live your own dream life.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So what inspired you to move over to becoming a facilitator and facilitating Likey classes for other people?
Yeah, that was also very interesting because I had huge resistance to be a facilitator because I was very busy on working myself. My agenda was like working on self, and I kept myself busy in that. But when I started using these tools and I saw how it is inspiring other people, like how we were giving feedbacks, on in the group, other people were giving feedbacks. And finally, when the Prosperity Activation Program, the class got born in July, and I happened to be there, and I got certified. I did case studies, and the day even I hadn't got my certificate, I was having the client and I was having the money in the bank, from that client. And then what I created in that session, so that made, like, I had to acknowledge finally that I am meant for this, and I am really loving it. By the way, Prosperity Activation Program is all about making you clear what are your authentic desires and then how can you create it. So
Awesome.
it's like I found my authenticity of, like, being loving what I really I really love to talk about that, and I what I am living about. So that's how it started. And once it started, today I facilitate around 12 classes. I may be buying some more licenses, so it may increase in next week. So the journey continues, and
Wow.
I would like to show you actually what all classes I facilitate. So basically, light key system has two key elements. One is the light keys, which are symbols, and other is frequencies, which are vibrations. So there are basic classes in these two zones, like basic blueprint and basic frequency, and both of these have the next level and advanced level classes. So I teach all the core classes of those, and plus there are protocols, which are like the sequential steps to get a particular outcome, so or for a intended purpose. So along in that I teach joyous body protocol, prosperity activation protocol, and then the advanced class like expert healer. And also there are some specialty classes which Nila has got the content together for conscious prosperous healer, and how to be crowd puller, how to be people magnet. So these classes are like for anybody. It is not like really a core content of light key, but it is for anybody who just wants to uh, function more consciously, or like willing to be seen more.
Feeling
So plus there are attunements that we do as part of expert healer, and then there are personal sessions. One sec.
So for Sonali's personal sessions, I'll say that they're outstanding. I've been on classes and I've been on sessions with Sunali, and she is a life facilitator. Like, she breathes facilitation. You speak to her and she'll pick something, she'll facilitate, and in those 3 minutes, you will start seeing things so differently that they start lighten up and they start working for you. So over to you again. Sorry, I couldn't keep myself from.
That's very sweet of you, Vinny. And I was just telling that these are personal sessions, which are basically advanced light key protocols, and which I'm certified into. And they are typically for releasing, the past patterns or the abuse patterns, or releasing victimhood, and then bringing your shine out, and even the structure clearing, like space clearing. And prosperity activation is about whole life creation process, and expert healing, the attunements and blessing sessions, which are for any issue particularly. So each of these, I would say, the personal session or a class, whatever you choose first, wherever you start your journey from, I have seen how people have transformed into that those energies have made them transform so easily, and that's the, like, the real joy of doing all this work.
So, Sunali, could you also tell us about the various attunements and about the blessings, because they're my favorite too, and I'm sure everyone would love to try them out if they know what they are.
Yes. So what happened is in November, I guess, we had the expert healer class was born, and in that we learned how to do attunements and how to do blessing sessions. So basically, this is a very advanced class which has prereqs, obviously, and because we are using a very high vibrational, energies and frequencies into that. And obviously, to do this, you have to be using light keys, to the sufficient extent to do that. And that's why, it has those prereqs. And the attunements are typically work on chakras like, heart chakra or solar plexus or root chakra. And to improve your, whether it is a prosperity or a self-confidence, or like heart chakra is for opening up heart and receiving, harmony, overall creation of harmony. So all these are the attunements, and the blessing sessions for can be done for any issue, any stuckness, to change that, or even if you want to enhance something, like, to bring more prosperity, to bring more harmony, or whatever you would like to. So even we can do that. And these are very swift sessions. They are not very time consuming. It's like 10 to 15 minutes is max, and that's the the power that is how, these blessings and attunements have been able to shift the vibrations of the person who are willing to receive that.
Okay, so what do you like the most about being able to facilitate these classes and these sessions? What is your favorite part about facilitation?
Yeah, that's, what, there are three things actually. First is I love to talk and I love light keys. So when I facilitate, I get to talk to new people and, talk about light keys, which is, a very favorite of mine. And secondly, what happens is, when you become a facilitator, you get that responsibility that you should be like, you practice what you preach, right? So you get that responsibility automatically, that because people are led by example. So when you have feedbacks to share, like how you have used it, so the class becomes interesting when you share, your own experiences. So it puts me more responsibility of using the tools very diligently. So facilitation, facilitating class
Yes.
made me very diligent in using the tools. And third most, like, it's amazing to see how people change. I can vouch, like, when we spoke first time, I think some 4 5 months back, and then
Yeah.
today, how I see you transform. That's the joy of, like, just watching. Like, you're just teaching them. They, use it, apply on themselves, and it's
Yes.
just, observing what is happening to them, in that
Yes.
3 to 5 months period, perhaps. Like, I have been doing facilitation from 7 months, I guess. So.
Wow. Yeah, because I know when I started off, I was camera shy, and I could not talk to people about many things or what I truly believe or I truly like. My relationships have transformed. There's so much more fun and joy. I have a young kid, so instead of like I had this whole thing about getting parenting right, so I've just moved into the space of having fun and giving him that space. I'm still learning, of course, but just giving him the space to grow and
Yes,
just giving
absolutely.
a
Yeah.
gentle nudge here and there. So yeah, I am still learning, but yeah, I would have not thought this was possible, like in my wildest dreams.
Yes. And that's what I've been seeing. So, what I experienced, I see the same experiences how, the class participants keep giving
Yes.
feedback through that. I see that, how people are transforming where they were, and, how they are uplifting themselves. But yes, obviously, it's a choice and it's a self work, and it's basically using the tools. As the tools are powerful, but it's finally you to use them in a right way, and get benefit out of it. So that is something, that joy is, it's like, that joy of business. Yeah, where this business is about of transforming life. So it doesn't that itself, it doesn't qualify as any other business, but the joy of seeing the life transformation, I would say.
Awesome. So since you say that you use them all day long, let's just have a quick rapid fire check. Okay. And
But are you going to bring me any gift after that?
blessings, blessings, blessings.
Oh, okay. Okay, then
So,
I'll
so
ask.
you get a blessings hamper.
Good, good, good. Thank
So,
you.
so let's see how Sonali eats and breathes light keys. Okay, whom do you go to sleep with?
Waves of kindness,
Whom do you wake up with?
vortex of light.
Who's your best buddy?
What is this?
Okay, so who's your stress buster?
Kindness tools in light keys.
Okay, who's your first love in light keys?
My first love is kindness key. Ever, ever, ever. And I'm going to show you a little about that.
Sure, we'll get back to you on that. And what do you do when you're stuck?
Light matrix, clear, cancel, and transmute.
Awesome. What do you do when your boss is angry?
Just flow waves of kindness, do light matrix, and
Your best achievement as a light key facilitator?
yeah, I would say choosing to be a facilitator of expert healer. It was a
Awesome.
huge change for me, like that acknowledgement of going through.
And your vision and mission with light key business, with your light key business.
Yeah, it's just spreading light. Whoever is willing to receive are most welcome.
Awesome. So you win the blessings hamper.
Yay.
So, so coming to the kindness key and the kindness experience we were talking about, would you like us to just walk through a small so that we experience, so we have a taster? Like what drew me also to you was the call that I attended where you used the light matrix command and the kindness key experience, which since I was new, like since it was the first time for me, it was so profound. And I was amazed at how swiftly it has just calmed me down and it has made me feel so nice. We have to do normally so much to make ourselves feel nice otherwise.
Yeah.
This was just it worked in a matter of seconds to minutes. So could you just take us through an experience for all of us?
Yeah, I'll just share the picture of a kindness key. Yeah, so this is the kindness key. This is how the kindness key looks. This is the core and fundamental and foundational key in the light key healing system. And I would really like to have that experience. So whoever is watching this, I have a request. Just relax and give yourself 5-7 minutes just for you, where you're not disturbed, and then we start. Yeah. So basically, I want you to look at this kindness key, like, with real focus, the golden shimmering kindness key, just for 30 seconds or so. Look at it with total focus. Your eyes may automatically get closed as you're gazing at it. Although your eyes have closed, you still have a vision of the kindness key, the golden shimmering kindness key in front of your closed eyes. Take a deep breath and relax. Just in your mind, ask the question to this kindness key that, can you please show me what is kindness? Can you please show me what is the kindness for me? What contribution can I receive from you at this right moment? As you're pondering on this question, the key that a vision you have starts coming close to you. You're feeling the energy of the kindness key, the golden shimmering kindness key. It comes close to you and sit in your heart. Allow the kindness key energy flow into your heart. You may experience that calmness or that sigh. Let the kindness key spin your heart, spin inside your heart. Let it release all the hurts, all the tensions, whatever you feel the stuckness about, the effects of environment. As it is spinning with its own light speed, let it resolve and dissolve everything that is not working from you, from your heart. As the kindness ki energy is spread into your heart, slowly it spreads into each and every cell of your body. This is the space of kindness, the space of what you are truly. This is the space you have been looking for, which is always there inside you, which is that you were not aware. When you function from this space of stillness, kindness, and love, there's nothing impossible in the life. Can you allow yourself to be okay to whoever you be in this moment and allow yourself to create life from that space of you being enough? All the problems were in past, all the worries are about future. In this moment, there is stillness, there is kindness, and there's a joy of who you be, truly. I want you all to tap into this energy. It's always there with you. It's there in your heart. It's there in your body. It's there in your cells. It's there in your energy. So anytime you feel distressed, anything makes you feel low about anything, just tap back into this energy which is there inside you. And that's the magic of kindness everybody has. Now, with this energy in your heart and in your body and your energy, I want you to rub on your palms a little, to be totally present with your body, to be totally present with the life that you have in this body. Rub your forehead, rub little on your heart, and whenever you're comfortable, you can open your eyes. If you want to do this for longer time, you may pause the video and keep yourself in this state of kindness for longer time. Thank you so much for receiving.
Thank you, Sunali. It's so amazing, as always. Every time we do some meditation or just about anything with the keys, it just shifts the space. And it has been an absolute pleasure and honor to be with you. And thank forever in gratitude to you, Nila, and the entire Infinite Healing team. If you would like to get connected to Sunali, her details are there on the screen. You can contact her on her number or email her. She's also on FB. You can check out her ID. And if any of the classes call out to you, please, please, please do get in touch with her. You can definitely take the plunge.
So thank you so much, Vinny. It has been pleasure to talk with you, especially because you have been my darling and I've seen your journey. And I am so grateful for Neela to just get this, to give this information to the world. And, changing, if it can change my life, if it can change Vinny's life, it can change many more lives. So whoever is willing to receive, yeah, light is always available for us, for everybody. So thank you so much. We'll see you somewhere, sometime, somewhere in the globe. Yeah, till then, be happy, be blessed, and spread light.